So with the WebXR version, all you're really doing is putting somniumspace.com/parcel / the number that parcel is that you want to go to. And there's 5,000, but there's some that are not purchased or usable yet, so it's just going to take you to somewhere else if you happen to select one that has nothing on it. So this one will be the Basement, which is 4730. Again, somniumspace.com/parcel / 4730. So it's going to load up. This is the WebXR version, extended reality, instead of like a VR or 2D client, third person. I mean, it's still third person, but it's just the web version, which is more efficient and optimized. So this is a lot easier to handle. If you have a browser, then you should be able to access it, and that's why I use it to make it easier for other people that don't have the PC client. So when you first pop in, it's going to show the parcel that you're at. Again, this is only one parcel out of the whole world, and it's on a floating block in a sense, so you don't have access to any other parcel, and it's a lot more optimized, like I mentioned. If you did want to go to other parcels, as soon as you log in, the stars around you are other parcels you can visit, or you can visit popular parcels at the bottom, join as a guest, or log in. So right now I'm just going to join in as a guest. For anybody that does, your name is not going to be specified. It'll just have a number to randomize it. As you can see, user 47034862. And you don't change the avatars. It just sticks to the Somniumspace male or female, whichever one you choose. So to move around is holding the right click, and you can look around. The green arrow will teleport you wherever you click it to. It's just going to take you there. And then you would use A, D for left, right, W, S for forward, back. And then you would use the right click to look around while you're going forward. Then you can just walk around like that. You can combine the different letters to walk sideways or backwards, however you need to look around and move. But the easiest way is to just use the right click. So up here, you can change it from daytime to real time to nighttime. And then that'll bring up the galaxy around you, which is pretty cool. They just added the SKYBOX. And it's a lot more immersive and just really cool setting. Up at the top right, you can unmute yourself. You can show your camera, webcam, which your head will turn into a TV. And you can show the webcam of whichever webcam you have connected to this would be in the settings. Change your webcam, or you could change your microphone. But that's what those buttons will do. If you put the X over it, then it'll be muted, or turn off the camera. And then if you take the slash off, and it'll show whatever it is that you're trying to display. You can change again the webcam microphone. If you are the admin for the parcel, you can adjust the elevation of how high it is. You can toggle the video mute to turn it on or off and just make it black in case you have to do something. You can change your avatar if you're signed in with readyplayer.me. And then there's more options which show inverting the controls, showing the chat bubbles, or showing animated NFTs, which has recently been implemented. But there's longer loading times if you do show the animated NFT. So you can also share a link or embed it, create a private session if you're the admin, share on Twitter or Facebook, and that's just going to give people the link directly. And the emotes are to the right, which if you click some of these, you could say hi, cheer, clap, laugh, dance, sad, bow, and then point. Down at the bottom right, Somniumspace photo mode. You could share your parcel or just hit OK. When you go into photo mode, you're no longer an avatar, it's first person, and you can actually float. And if you look down and hit S like you're walking backwards, then you can zoom out far enough to get a picture of your parcel like this. And move to the side, look around just the same with the same controls, but it's photo mode, so you can take pictures or show video. If you're sharing your screen on OBS or something, you can record footage of your place and then just get a bunch of pan shots and whatnot. So there's different effects for the photo mode. DOF is depth of view, which will show you more of a blur for the distance, and sharpness for anything up close. The SOA is more of like shadows and other optimization effects, I think. And then FILMIC is just more cinematography type look with like darker shadowing and other aspects to it to make it more cinematic. When you click the mouse, then you don't have to hold the right click and you just move around. Right now what I'm explaining is in the bottom right side. I might even be covering it. But all these effects that I'm explaining are right here. So just so you're aware of what I'm discussing. And afterwards, you know, when you're done with this, you just hit exit to get out of mouse mode and you can move around with the cursor again. So when you exit photo mode, then you're back as the avatar. One thing to explain as well is if you want it to be first person like VR in a sense, you could zoom in all the way into the head and now you're not third person and you can move around exactly how it'd be with VR but still with the controls of keyboard and mouse. And in the bottom left, you can also chat and type words. And that's what we do in the freestyle cipher is you put words in the chat and we just incorporate them into the freestyles. But if I put like hype, lit, or whatever, each word's going to pop up with a chat bubble so that way everybody can see if you wanted to communicate something or if you just, you know, if you're leaving or whatnot. And then besides that, you can visit other popular parcels, and that's just going to take you and show you different places that people can go to that are, you know, visited a lot. And the only other thing is at the top left side is full screen mode without the web browser, and then the mouse mode of not having to hold the right click. So pretty much explore, go and check out different parcels on the web first. And if you do like the Somniumspace, download that PC client as I mentioned, connect your MetaMask and you'll be good to go to start meeting up with us. Even if you don't have an avatar, just jump in, start to get to know people, and then you won't regret it. So again, I go by SCESSions, the Somniumspace Sage Guide, and serve 'em tech.
Hey, I said I'm all about my business. I ain't asking for